Aloha guys, we're here with CJ Kale and also Nick Selway, two photographers, famous photographers from the Big Island. Welcome to the program today. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for having us.
Glad you're here.
Appreciate it.
Now, you guys are on the Big Island. How did you first start out? How did this all start to happen for you?
Well, we started off on a snorkel boat in Hawaii, basically working out on the boat, and I was getting shots underwater doing stuff like that. Met this guy, and he showed me some film slides. We started shooting together ever since.
So you met on a snorkeling boat?
Yeah.
You guys were both working out there?
Just working out there as deckhands, and we said, hey, let's photograph one day, and we did that, and long story short, ever since about 8.5 years ago, we've been photographing since, so we became best friends.
And I first came to know you guys seeing that video you did back in 2010, where you kind of took some of the most amazing pictures I've ever seen. How did that all start? I mean, did you guys plan it out? And are you crazy to be getting out there in the volcanoes with the lava flowing into the ocean?
I'll let CJ tell you that one.
Well, I always say we pride ourselves on our stupidity, but we basically over 5 years before I ever got that shot, I had jumped in the water next to the volcano and went swimming and got some shots body surfing next to the volcano. Well, while getting those shots, I could see the lava down the barrel of the wave, and I was like, that's my next shot. Gotta get that. Mm-hmm. So we ordered a housing. As soon as I got the housing, actually, FedEx to Hawaii, it's a little slower. Yeah. So by the time I got the housing, and thank God it was, because by the time I got the housing, all that land had dropped off as part of a 40-acre bench collapse. You can actually go on the USGS site. You can watch this drop off. So if I was on that beach when that happened, that would have been a bad story. Later, about 3 years later, we got the conditions to do it again. Nick and I had been photographing for a while. And,
yeah, May 9th through the 16th of 2010, we actually hiked out to the ocean entry. The lava hadn't been in the ocean for, about 3 months?
Oh, yeah.
About 3 months or so, and we literally walked out to it, and there was lava dripping right on the end of a beach, and we looked at each other and we went, we got this.
So it was literally one of these things where you said,
yeah,
I'm in the ocean, I'm seeing this, I gotta do it.
Exactly.
That kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And then how did you learn about the timing of the ocean and knowing when to do it and when that right time was? Because it seems like it was just a moment in time. When you look at these videos, and you'll see them, and we're going to talk about your thing on the Today Show.
The other thing that we were joking about is that it's actually really good that we didn't get the surf housing right away, because if we would have got the surf housing right away, we had no clue what we were doing in the water. We get in the water, and, waves are coming over. I mean, I've been in the water, I've body surfed my whole life, I've surfed my whole life, everything like that, but still, learning all the differences between shooting in the water, you've got waves coming over, you're getting the timing down. If you would have given me the camera on that day, I wouldn't have gotten anything.
So it was serendipity that it happened that way.
Yeah.
And you're on the beach, though. You're like, you have the video rolling, and you're out there swimming around, and at first you don't realize what you're doing. Looking at
we took turns where we both said, okay, well, one of us has to get in, because if both of us are in the water,
right.
Only one of us can shoot one wave at a time, because you're shooting to your left, that's where the lava is. So we took, 10, 15-minute turns?
Yeah. And
we'd actually just take turns. One of us would do videography, one of us would do photography, and kind of strengthen numbers, and you kind of look out for each other while we were doing it. And we were hysterically laughing doing it, because
we were joking around.
Yeah, the lava boat tour one of the mornings was out, and we're swimming next to the lava boat tour.
And they show up with a bunch of tourists on board, and we're like just swimming around. They're like, these guys are extremely. The water's acidic. It's hot. There's lava bombs. You shouldn't be there. This is really one of the dumbest things that you could ever do. Yeah. But for the shot, for us, it was a calculated risk. And it was worth it. There's been many times that we've gone out, and it's like you start to head out and you start looking at things, and it's like, oh, well, the sulfur dioxide's coming up from the ledge over there, and we can't get any closer. This is as close as we can possibly get. And then there's times we've been surprised. We were out there one day, and we're photographing, and the lava's blowing up 120 feet and just going up all night long, and it's just going straight up all night long. Not a big deal. So we're in a spot that we think we're totally safe, and all of a sudden, it blows up 160 feet, comes right over towards us. Doesn't blow straight up. It blows towards us. So now we've got rocks landing 2 feet in front of us. Actually, Nick and I clicked our shutters in stereo. We're like, click.
Almost the exact same photo. I was zoomed in a little more. He was zoomed out.
We looked at each other, and
the photo looks like fireworks.
I'm like, I'm not moving.
And,
if you're going to die for it, you're going to die for it. And you know what? Somebody's going to find your camera, and it's going to be amazing. but you know, it's just what we do.
Yeah, and we tell everyone, you know, a lot of people have BS stories. The things we actually tell people in our gallery, they're not fake. Like these really did happen, and there are, you know, when we're telling how dangerous it is, it really was that dangerous.
Yeah,
I mean, we're swimming in the ocean next to lava.
Let's talk about the gallery. You have a gallery in Kona, and now you're opening up a second gallery. How's this been working out for you guys?
Gallery in Kona's been doing phenomenal.
Yeah, we're doing awesome. We've had a little kiosk where we started for almost 4 years down by Bubba Gump's in Kale, Kona, and then we opened up our gallery, about 3.5, 4 years ago?
4 years ago now.
And next week we're gonna be signing the lease?
Signing the lease for Queen Shops in Waikoloa, which is, you know, a premier location. We're right now 400 square feet. We're going up to 1,400 square feet.
Wow, so that's 3 times the size.
Yeah,
wow.
we'll be keeping our old gallery, so anybody who's been out there and seen our old gallery, you'll still see us in the gallery, but we'll be splitting a little bit of time between both.
And for those of you coming to Hawaii, a lot of you who are watching this video are going to be taking a trip to Hawaii. You're definitely going to have to check these guys out. Now, how is it that after all these years of doing it, now I know you've been in lots of magazines and you've had a lot of national recognition, there hasn't been a whole lot of local recognition for you. And what's up with that?
We don't know. We thought we were blackballed. We thought totally we were blackballed from local media or something.
We actually laugh about it. When we were talking about it, we laugh about it all the time. We've been on, you know, I always say we're very modest people, but we've been on CBS, Yahoo, National Geographic, you name it, Discovery Channel, but we've never been in the local news in Hawaii.
Right, and now I think that's going to change a little bit because tomorrow you guys are going to be on the Today Show.
Tell us how did
that happen?
About 2 weeks ago, I woke up and I was eating a bowl of Cheerios, Honey Nut Cheerios, matter of fact, and I grabbed my laptop, checking my emails like I normally do, and I had a email from the Today Show, and I was just like stunned. I mean, just random email, and it said, "We'd seen your work. We'd like to talk to you. Can you call us as soon as possible?" So I called CJ up and told him, and we gave him a call, and now we're here today. And tomorrow morning we're on the Today Show.
What's inside?
If you look through our lava wave photos, the funny thing is they say that if you look at any volcano photo, any image of the volcano, you can find Pele, the fire goddess. Now see, I grew up on the Lainai coast of Oahu. I'm Hanai family, which most of us here know, but for anybody who doesn't know, Hanai family is like adopted family with many Hawaiian families around the islands. I was very well accepted in Waianae because I'm really embraced the culture. Hawaii it's my home. This is where I'm from. This is what I do. But when we got out there, actually, the funny thing is, I told you the story of my ankle. When I dropped in the lava tube and I shattered my ankle, 2 days later, Nick comes in and goes, "Well, I guess while you're laid up, you know, I'm going to have to find somebody else to hike out with to keep it safe, but I'm going to be getting all the lava photos." 2 days later, the lava stopped flowing into the water. Stopped flowing in.
For almost exactly a year.
Almost a year, exactly. A year later, I was to where, you know, I couldn't really hike out comfortably, but you know what? I could go by boat. And so I went to go by boat, personal boat, and this isn't one of the lava tours. Lava tours are very safe. If it's not safe, they will cancel your tour. And you know what? If they cancel your tour, don't be mad. They're canceling your tour. They're keeping you safe, okay? Nobody's life is worth, you know, one time going out to see it. Go and see it next week. You know, it's okay. So I went out with a friend. I headed out and I had another friend on the boat with me. Well, the friend that was on the boat with me was supposed to move to the back of the boat. I was holding a light so that the captain could see on the way out. Good friend of mine that was driving the boat. My friend that was with me did not walk to the back of the boat like he's supposed to. Later, we hit a wave, not a big deal. I grabbed the front bars. Boat goes up, boat comes down, not a big deal. But when the boat comes up, I noticed out of the corner of my eye, my friend airborne ahead on top of me. So I grab him so he doesn't fly out of the boat. He comes down on me and he breaks 3 of my ribs. So now I'm not hiking out to the lava for sure. You know, it's the hike out to the lava is not going on, and then he dislocates his kneecap, breaks his wrist, all kinds of stuff. Trips over. We've been out for 45 seconds. We go back in. He goes to the hospital. I, of course, go in to visit him in the hospital. Everyone in the hospital now knows me because of my ankle injury. They're like, "Oh, lava tube. You must be here for lava boat." I'm like, "Yes, I am. I'm absolutely here for lava boat." So we go on in and do everything like that. A few days later, the lava stops flowing into the ocean again. So lava doesn't go in for the longest time. All of a sudden, we go and we hike down to Pololu Valley. And afterwards, I'm talking with Nick. I'm like, look, if I can make the Pololu Valley hike, I can go up to the lava. I bet you the lava starts going in the water again. Me and Pele were like this. Sure enough, the lava flows in, hits the ocean again. I go out on the lava boat, first day on the lava boat, just to get a look. See, where's it at? Where do I have to hike through? Everything like that. Capture a heart in the lava. Perfect heart. Everybody's like, that's Photoshop. It is the shot. I show people the photo out of the back of my camera. It is literally the shot. So I tell everybody, you know, me and the fire goddess were like this, and she loves me.
It's awesome. Yeah, it's so awesome. What an inspiration.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. CJ, it's a pleasure.
Pleasure, Maynard.
Yeah.
Nick?
Thanks for having us on. I appreciate it.
Remember us little guys when you make it to the top.
We have way more Facebook likes than us.
We're the little guys. You have way more Facebook likes. You know, it's all good.
All right, that wraps it up, and we'll see you next time.
Aloha.
Aloha.